Hey Flosstube, it's Sarah from isweariamstitching. Today is March 14th, 2025, and this is Flosstube 129. If you're new, thanks for giving me a chance. If you're not new, thanks for coming back as always. I'm sorry I sound rough. My husband gave me his cold. Luckily, it's just a runny nose and itchy eyes, which is why my eyes look. I was hoping maybe it was allergies. My eyes are itchy and a little, but that slight cough. I have a slight cough, but mainly it's right there. So I apologize for how I sound, how I look. I apologize for being me. I'm scatterbrained as well. It's been 2 weeks because, I've been busy and they didn't have a lot to show last week. And so here I am now. Warning, the past few days between work and getting this cold, I have focused mainly on sewing because my brain doing this, my brain was like, yeah, that seems more therapeutic than the cross stitching right now. So it's gonna be a lot of sewing, but there is cross stitch, I promise. Where to start? Told you, scatterbrained. Maybe have some coffee. Yeah, sure, that'll cure everything that ails me, right? All right, let's jump right into cross stitch. So I have no finishes. I don't know if you can see right there. That was my little tiny robin on a 4-leaf clover. I just finished it on a little round disc. Glued some green yarn around it, turned it into a little hanger, and hung it in this little tiny wood wreath I found for cheap at work. I think it turned out super cute. I like that finish. I'm not sure why that caught my attention, but okay. Let's go on to the stitching. Okay, this girl has let me check my calendar. Is it just 1 week left to work on her? Because when does spring start? Next week? I believe it starts next week. So then I'll bring out my spring lady, which is Bakapati. But for right now, I have 1 more week to work on my winter lady, which is my Mirabilia at the Met. And I'm doing it on 32 count linen in Crimson Peak from Jody of the Steel City Stitchers. I have no idea if she's still dying or not. And I started this with Julie from Kansas City Girl in a Colorado World. And my goal, I keep changing my goals, I keep reaching them. My goal, before putting her away, I done fold her, was to get this and those last 2 baubles done. That was my goal. So I have a week left on her, and I've done that. So now I have no real goal. I'll just work on bringing this line up and work on the dangly bits that I can that aren't beads, because I do beading last. But yeah, she's got a lot done this past winter. So yeah, so that's the section I worked on and got done to reach my new winter goal. So I have no goal for this next week. If she'll even be worked on, I don't know. But if she does, it'll be bringing the lines up and doing like this doodaddy line part. Doodaddy swishy part. So next winter, I should just have to do her body and her head and the top part of the arch. And then next winter, I may be able to start beading. I don't do 1/1 skin. I know technically looks better, but I just do it as started, and I think they look beautiful. So, and I will be keeping her that super pale ass Mirabilia pale. She's not one I'm changing the skin on. My winter lady, this is my winter lady. My fall lady, I'm changing the skin on, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, so pretty. So yeah, so next winter, my only goal will be to finish her body and her head. But maybe there might be some beading. Maybe I'll finish all the stitching and start beading. Who knows? Yeah, she's, oh, love it so much. Love it so much. You know what? There is one bauble left to do, right there. Maybe I will give myself a goal of just taking, instead of working on this, no, I'm on this side. What side am I on? The front. Instead of working on this hanging stuff, maybe I'll just bring it up and do that bauble and call it done for the winter. Maybe I'll do that. How about I have all my baubles done? We'll see. Like I said, she might not even get worked on this week. Oh, I don't know. All I know is after this week, she'll be put away. It's too bad, because she is really fun to work on. Let's see. Marking things off as I go. Did I not bring my stuff? I thought I brought my stuff over. You know, I need like intro music to play for you guys, or like walk away music, so that you're not bored and you don't have to look at my stupid kitchen. But here we go. I'm back. See, my house is so small. It doesn't take long to get stuff, and I don't do editing, so I'm not gonna pause and come back because I don't have it in me. All right, so my kit of the month. So I've got trying new kits I haven't tried before. Except the long dog is not a kit. I explain that every time. It's just something I've never done. I wanted to do, so I threw it in with kits. But anyways, so my Tiny Decision wheel picked the Dimensions stocking because, oh yes, I know I've done dimensions growing up. I know I've done a dimensions kit, but I've never done a stocking. So I picked this one, which is the Woodland stack stocking. So I'm using all the kitted stuff, all the fabric. I don't like this dangly. I'm not going to do that. It's got felt to finish it with. Excuse me. I'm not sure I will use the felt. I might just use some fun fabric. I'm not sure how I'm going to finish it. I've made one stocking in my life, and it was a fabric stocking. So I know how to roughly make a stocking. I don't know if I want to use the felt. I don't know. We'll see. Finishing's not going to be for a while, right? But this is going to be for me, so it's going to say my name on it. And it's on 14 count Ada, and does it say? Just blue. And I got a very small start on it. This is the deer. So I started on the deer, because you know, it started in the middle. So I started on the deer, and I didn't make a lot of progress on it because, to be honest, I wasn't enjoying it. I don't know. I mean, it's not the worst Ada I've ever worked on. Maybe I just wasn't in the, when I tried working, I just wasn't in the mood. Who knows, when I pick it up again, maybe I'll be in the mood. But I think part of it was I didn't have a working copy of the pattern, and the paper that it's printed on doesn't take highlighter very well. And then I didn't want to, I'll just show you a part of the pattern, because it's like that glossy paper. But then it's got a lot of, like, you know, backstitch and stuff on it. And so, like, you can see my highlighter, it didn't take it very well. And I didn't want to use a dark highlighter like blue, because I didn't want to lose the coloring of the backstitch, so I know what backstitch to do. So I finally, yesterday, made a working copy. So I'll use that for the stitching, and then I can reference the actual pattern for backstitch and stuff like that. So, I'm hoping that helps. We'll see. And then, so for WhipGo, my WhipGo Board of Woe, this month got called Halloween Quaker by Lila Studio and my HAED. So yeah, for Lila Studio it was to do one motif, and for my HAED it was to do 200 stitches. Yeah, I blew that out of the water. I did so many stitches on my HAED. Like, I haven't touched it, I think, like in a week, because I've been doing other things. Because I was like, I have to put it down, or I will do nothing but work on this HAED, and then I'll have nothing to show you guys, and then I'll have to quit Flosstube. Plus, I had other things I wanted to do. But, so my Lila Studios, the Halloween Quaker, so pretty. And I'm doing mine on 36 count linen in Paranormal from Stitch Me, 2/2. I'm using all the called for threads, which is classic color work. Lose my bag. And the motif I worked on was I finished the candy corn motif, and then since I had it in the Q-snap, and then I had that one partially done already, I decided to knock out a couple little things that would fit in the Q-snap. So I did the little owl and I did the ghost. I hate the ghost. I hate stitching on white. I think my white stitches are so janky. But so, you know, chipping away at it. Chipping away. It's super pretty. I don't know why I just like working on it so much. I don't dislike working on Quakers. Like, I find working on Quakers very fun and enjoyable. And this fabric is not bad. I mean, I should have done 1/2 would have been too sparse. 2/2 is just a little bit bulky. And my stitches are a little bit messy, but I think it looks great. I'm, of course, doing it 2/2, so it's eating the crap out of my thread, which is going to make this a much more expensive project than I thought it was going to be. But what else? So pretty. So yeah, so that was that motif. When it gets called again, I think I might keep going this way. And since I might, when it gets called again, because I have like 4 or 5, my Whipco Bordeaux, 4 or 5 projects on there. What is that? Sorry, distraction. A few times, so it'll get called again. I'm gonna do the skeleton one. When it gets called again, I'm gonna do the skeleton one, and then I'd like to move up and do the cat one. So those are my goals. Like, if I decide to pick this up when doesn't get called, I will do skeleton and then cat. I'm saving the houses for last because I don't think I'll enjoy stitching those. I've done bits and pieces of the houses because back when I was in fandom stitching, they excuse me, I had to do like stitch in yellow, stitch in orange, so I just pulled this out for like 100 stitches to get those goals done. But I'm not a big house stitcher. I don't generally enjoy stitching houses. And then the big one, I worked on my HAED. I gotta get my, so yeah, I haven't worked on this, oh my gosh, like a week. Oh, got hairs. Let me get my tablet, see if my tablet's working so I can get my picture of my HAED up. I hope it's charged. Eek. It's a very cheap tablet, so. Sorry, guys. Okay. So it is my HAED. It is my. Don't use Pattern Keeper for weekends. Suddenly I don't know how to use it. Artwork by Mandy Manzano. Oh, she is so pretty. I'm so glad that Pattern Keeper has made me like her again, because now I actually have faith that I'll have her finished and framed one day. Speaking of framing, I'll talk to you guys about framing in a minute. Holy crap. This one's gonna be it's gonna be a bitch. Do I have to pay for this to be framed in 15 years? But anyways, there she is. Oh, she's so pretty. YouTube, get her because she's pretty. Oh god, I look rough. Anyways, so when did I make my last Flosstube? 28th. Okay, so on the 28th, I was at 7.3% and 18,718 stitches. I haven't touched it in like a week, but since then, I am now at 9.3%, 23,989 stitches, and I finished another page. You guys, I wanted to keep going. I was like, I'm gonna get 10%, but I had to put it down. 3 pages done. It took me well over a year to finish a page. And then now they got Pattern Keeper. What is that? I was like 2 months, a month. I got 2 pages done. Oh. And this is on 25 count, even, not even 25 count, easy grid, 2/110 stitch. Look at it. Oh my gosh, I loved doing those little bubbles. I mean, I like doing the bubbles so much that I think when I do pick it back up again, I was gonna go to the side, finish the top. But I think when I pick it up again, oh no, she's gone. I may just go down and finish off the bubbles section. See, I got some more bubbles to do. Cause I really, really enjoyed those bubbles and those blues. Oh, yeah, she's gonna be a beast. And as you can see, I don't do anything, any sort of method. I don't know what not the railroading. I don't know. I don't do diagonals. I don't do 10 by 10s. I haven't parked yet. Just haven't felt the need to park anything yet. But I do kind of what I want. Like I pick a color that I want to work on, and I do as much as I can in a section without going too far over. And then I just pick another color and another color, and then once I get a chunk done, I just start, except for 310, I just start going down the list of colors, and one by one, in like on a page, finish that color out. But I also, you know, if the thread's long enough, I move it into another page, like down here into there, hoping to cut off any sort of weird jagged lines. I don't know what I'm doing. I've never done a head before. What is this called? Cross country? I don't know. But yeah. It's so pretty. And I hate trying to weave in threads, especially when there's only a few. So I just drag them down, put them in here, and then once I start covering them up, I clip them off. I'm pretty sure I've seen other people do that as well. Like I said, I don't know what I'm doing. I've never done a HAED before. Just doing my own thing, making it work. So pretty. I can't believe. I forgot. I mean, there's like 27 pages. And I'm only at 9.3% out of 100. But I just can't believe how much progress I've gotten since I got Pattern Keeper. I feel so stupid for putting it off for so long. Imagine how much progress I'd have on it if I'd done Pattern Keeper a year ago. Of course, maybe it just wasn't in the right place. Maybe now I'm also in the right place to get back to it and enjoy it. So you never know. Could be multiple things that led to it lagging and dragging for so long. That's my cross stitch, you guys. So if you want to see quilting or anything, you can head on out. I mean, I have some stash. Haul? Whatever. I have some haul. But most of it's not cross stitch. I have 2 cross stitch things coming today, and I didn't want to wait for the mailman to come, so I have screenshots of what they are. But that is neither here nor there. Let me put this right here, and I am just losing hair. Okay, so what else do I have to show you? I will start with my quilted finish object, and I really should have looked up who the pattern was by. It's on Etsy. There we go. Oh no! You guys, I hate phones. Oh my gosh, I hate phones so much. My phone is like, keeps wanting to open the Google app, and I don't want the Google app. Okay, so it's an FPP pattern, which means foundation paper piecing. So you have paper and you sew on it. So this is my Edgar Allan Poe quilt from Craft Towards Joy. I finished it. I got the binding all done. I haven't picked off the string. I literally got the binding done last night. So I haven't picked off or cut off stray threads. So it hasn't been cleaned up yet, but here she is. So I got it. The backing is this purpley one from Missouri Star. Ooh, that's probably my worst corner I'm showing you, but oh well. And cat hair. But here it is. I'll show you. Oh, I'm so excited. Which is perfect because I'm taking my winter quilt blanket off my couch, on my side of the couch. And so now my other side of the couch is going to have my Edgar Allan Poe quilt. Ah. Isn't it lovely? It's not huge. It's just literally for me to lie under on the couch. It's going to be my couch quilt. And there's the backing. And the quilting, you can see it's swishy. See? So that's Edgar Allan Poe. That's Virginia Poe. That's The Fall of the House Usher. Telltale Heart. Pit and the Pendulum. Ugh. Mask of the Red Death. Goldbug. Oh my gosh. The cat one. Why can't I ever? It's just called the Black Cat. I can never remember. Then there's a raven. Oh my gosh. The one about the dwarf and the fire. Hop something. Oh, the flame. Hop something. Cask of Amontillado. And then Nevermore Cold. And now I have fabric all over me. But yeah. Ta-da! I love it so much. It literally, if I put it on the floor, it comes right to my chin. So it's perfect for the couch because I'll just do this. So yeah. She's done. I'm super excited. Like I said, that's from Craft Towards Joy on Etsy. Oh, I just love FPP, you guys. You can make such fun things with it. And then, I'm marking things off as I go. I'm working on... I got tired of waiting on my best friend. She wanted me to help her make a quilt. This Giant Hunter Star baby quilt from Polka Dot Chair. And I think she bought her fabric. I forgot my fabric, and then I cut my fabric, and I was gonna wait and not cut all of it so I could show her how to use I'm pretty sure she knows how to use a rotary cutter and everything, but I was like, I'll show her how to measure it up and this and that, and I'll show her how to sew. I'm tired of waiting. I got tired of waiting. I love her, but sometimes I wait too much. Sometimes I'm too impatient. I mean, it's not her fault. I'm impatient. This baby's not due till July, but I had it cut and it was sitting on my ironing board, and I was like, I need to get that off my ironing board. So I started this Giant Hunter Star baby quilt from Polka Dot Chair. Mine is going to be where the white is just pink, and where the blue is like this golden unicorn fabric. And I've got the rows done, but I don't have them sewn together yet. My eyes are itchy. I told you guys. I can't see. Whoop. Look how cute that fabric is with the unicorns on it. So I will probably put another K-drama show on. Like, I'm not watching K-drama as in like K-drama romance, K-drama teen. It's more K-drama horror, K-drama supernatural. That's my jam. So I'll probably put another show on. And then I have to iron these seams and join them, and that'll be super quick. As I can see, this isn't even full arm's length. It's a baby quilt. And then I will fold it up and put it away for a while because the baby's not due till July. So I won't actually quilt it until then. I'm just gonna do straight line quilting. And I think I ordered way too much of this pink fabric. I think I have enough for the backing and binding, so we'll see. If I don't have enough for the backing and binding, then I think I have enough for backing, and I think I can use the leftover unicorn fabric for the binding, which I think actually will be cute. Maybe I might do that. We'll see. And then yesterday and today I worked on my fat quarter of the month Dragonfruit block of the month for March. And I got all my blocks done. I have to remove the papers. Oh no, I'm gonna sneeze. Watch that be my screenshot. I didn't sneeze. I have to remove the papers. Excuse me. And sew them into the blocks. So I have the little blocks done to make the big blocks. And they'll look like this. So I've got decline. And this is FPP. This you sew on the paper. And then this one. I don't like stripes because I don't like to have them all going one way. It's weird. I know. I don't know. For symmetry, you think I would, but I don't. So I don't mind that, but I hate when they go like that. But I'm too not anal enough, and I'm too impatient to sit there and make sure that everything lines up and is a straight line. So I mean, once it's in a big quilt, it's not gonna bother me. But I sew it, and I'm like. Then I've got friggin' log cabin, which I'm so sick of, but beautiful. And then this is my favorite. Look at those fabrics. Look how pretty. That is washing out that pink so hardcore. It looks like a pinky purple. Oh, so pretty. That's my favorites. Look at the pretty. Oh. So I don't know if I'll do these today. Join them into the actual finished blocks. I may just take the papers out because I can sit in front of my computer and watch. Oh my gosh. K-dramas or Flosstube and do that. But since I have my sewing machine all cleaned up and in use for sewing that baby quilt together, I may just sew these together too because I'm using like a pinky thread on that quilt, and a lot of this is like pinky purple, so I think I don't even have to change the thread. So I may do that. We'll see. And then April's block of the month, I try to use my extra fabric to cut out fabrics for the next block to just get a jump start. But these ones are actually big because most of them so far have been, all of them have been like these 6-inch. Next month's are the big 12-inch blocks. So, and a bunch of new fabrics I don't have at all. So I'm not sure I'll have enough fabric to cut out and prepare for next month, but I will try eventually. Oh, you guys, that's what it looks like when it's done. Isn't that gorgeous? Just so, so pretty. All right, that's it. That's all my projects. So now I will move on to haul. So like I told you, well, I started recording this and then I stopped. Now I can't remember if I told you that a college kid came back from study abroad program. She left 4 days early so she could spend some time in Manchester. So she was there for 4 days and then she took the train into London and was there for a week. And then the last day of the study abroad program was a free day, so she took another train down to Margate. So she was just having the time of her life. I would not be surprised if my kid ends up moving to the UK. Honest to God. And that's far away from mommy, but that's okay, because then I have an excuse to visit the UK. I also really enjoyed it there. But, so I picked her up, and she brought me home treats. She brought me home a hair clip, which is why my hair is so bad right now, because I had it up. I took it out to show you guys. Look at her little boobies. I know, this is stupid. But she knows I like a mermaid. And it's supposed to look like shell. Oh, it's so pretty. And then she brought me, also from, I think the same sea. I think all these are from when she went to Margate. It's a Vendula from London. It's a new wallet. She got it because look, it has a beagle like our beagle and a black cat like our black cat. I mean, technically it's a tuxedo cat, but whatever. Look how And I need a new wallet. It was like it was like perfect. And it's just the right size. It's nice and small. She's like, oh, I'm sorry, the inside kind of sucks. And well, look, it's got London stuff, tea, and the, but I mean, Chris also has just generic travel stuff, because there's the Eiffel Tower, and then there's like Statue of Liberty. But anyways, but I haven't used it yet, because I wanted to show you guys. But look at that cute, look how cute, oh my gosh, look how cute it is. And that beagle looks just like our beagle. My kid knows me so well, I'll tell you what. And then, this she bought for herself. She bought a bunch of cards from Madame Treacle, Whimsical Paper, Paraphernalia, Gifts and Favors. Made in England. So, yeah, the Shell Grotto. She went to the Shell Grotto and got a bunch of stuff. But, she got this card for her. And she was showing me her cards. And I went, a mermaid card? It's not for me? And she went, no, I love it too. And I went, it's a mermaid card and she's embroidering or cross-stitching and it's not for me? And she was like, oh shit, I didn't even notice that. So I walked over to my husband and I said, does this not scream Sarah? Mermaid, cross-stitch? He went, yeah, it does scream your name. And I was like, so I gave my kid a hard time about it. Just joking. And then like an hour later, she came over and handed it to me and she goes, this is a perfect card for you. So I'm going to frame it and hang it up because look how I love it. The Mermaids from a collection by Madame Treacle. Oh, it's perfect. I love it so much. And I love how she's sitting on this big ugly fish. I'd like to get a mermaid tattoo. I should just get this tattoo. Let's just get that. Oh. And then not souvenirs for my kid is things I got. I had to order that fabric for the baby quilt, so I just tacked this on because I was like, why not? I don't know if I'll ever make this, but it's cute. And technically it doesn't have to be a pincushion. I could make it as a baby gift. I was considering making it, including it with the baby gift, the baby quilt, even though, like, doesn't fit the theme because that's unicorns, this is a turtle. But doesn't matter, it's a baby. But anyways, Henrietta Turtle. Look how cute. I've never made anything like that before, and I thought, yeah, I'll get that. It was on sale or clearance by Heather Bailey. Ugh. And I could, if I wanted, I could make one for me and one for the baby. I don't know. God knows if I'll ever get to this. But it was so cute. And it was super cheap. And then, with my last paycheck, I went ahead and bought myself a couple things. Literally 2 things. Hair everywhere. I bought, if you're new here, or if you're not new here and you have forgotten, I love nuns. I am pretty much an atheist. I am down on pretty much all religions. Do they all have nice things to say? Yeah. Do they all have bad, shitty things to say? Yeah. Do they cause a lot of freaking problems? Yeah. Sorry, if you're religious, I apologize. I will not go to your place of worship, or if we're in a conversation together and you bring up your religion, I'm not going to bash on you. I will just let you talk. But I'm not religious, is the whole point. Anyways, but I love nuns. I love nuns so much. I'm going to get a nun tattoo. Like I have my wolf outline. I'm going to get like a nun tattoo outline right here eventually one of these days. I love nuns. So I bought Joy Noel from Dirty Annie's. I've been eyeing it for a while now. I am not going to put the Joy Noel, and I'm not going to put the Christmas trees, and I'm going to change their stockings to not be green and red so it's not Christmassy. I just want the nuns. They can still be reading and singing their books. I don't care. But I just want the nuns. Oh, I love it so much. Daisy, Oh no, it's the mailman. It's gonna have my package to make me get out of. Nope. Nope, there it goes. Well, if I'd waited a little bit, I could have shown you guys the actual pattern. But look at those nuns, and their little glasses, and their little habits. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it Christmassy because I want to have it out year round. But like her stockings, I'll probably just make a darker gray and white. And then her green stockings with a little red bow. I might leave a little red bow because there's red in the pattern, but I might make her stockings blue and white instead of green and white. And then I ordered, because if you remember, I was 2 kits short for my kit a month goal. So now I'm 1 kit short because I ordered a kit from RTO. So I have 1 more kit to go, and I have, I think, 2 or 3 kit companies I'm looking at. But this one is an RTO kit. I have not done RTO before, and I was going to do a mermaid. And then I saw this, and I thought, well, I do love mermaids, but I have a lot of mermaid stuff, but I don't have a lot of dragon stuff. So I got Guardian of the Magical Forest, which is apparently here now, because that mailman just drove by. Look at those colors. Look at that gold in the chest. Yeah. As soon as I saw it, I was like, yeah, if I enjoy this kit, I will get the mermaid kit eventually. But for my year of kits, this one needed to be included. So pretty. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited about this one, you guys. He's I know he's called Garden in the Magical Forest, but I almost feel like he's like in the water. Like, you know, I know those are flowers and things, but like, I almost feel like it's like water vegetation, you know? I almost feel like he's a water dragon. He's just so excited to start him. So I bought those, which are in the mail, which I'll go get when I'm done with you guys. And that's it. That's all I've got for you guys. I don't know if I'll be here next week or 2 weeks from now. I don't know. Nothing going on next week. Let me check my calendar. I mean, you know, other than work. St. Patrick's Day, we don't do anything. It's just St. Patrick's Day. We get Shamrock Shakes. And the week after that is nothing. My son's 21st birthday is coming up at the end of the month. So that's exciting. And then like 3 days later, he has to have his wisdom teeth removed. So that's gonna... I don't know how long of a procedure that is. So I either take stitching or I'll take a small cross stitch project with me because I have to have someone drive. So that's gonna be me. So I got that coming up, but that's at the end of the month, start of April. So maybe I'll see you guys next week. Oh, I forgot to show you what else I bought. This is so stupid. When I first got my job at Michael's, they had a section of puzzles, and I walked by this puzzle and I was like, I want this puzzle so much. But I didn't buy it. But I was doing clearance. I love doing clearance. I don't know how people don't like doing clearance. Looking at that's the kind of job I love. I love Tuesdays. It's truck day. I love unboxing, where I open boxes and I sort stuff into carts for them to put away. And I do that for like hours between customers. And clearance, where I find out the price of something, I change the clearance gun, tag them. It's like so monotonous. I get lost in it and it kills time and I just love it so much. But anyways, I was doing clearance and some of these puzzles came up, and the puzzle I wanted, there was only 2 of them. So as soon as I hit clearance on it, I put it to the side because I have a Sarah buy pile almost every day. We won't talk about it. But look at this puzzle. It's got polar bear and glitter, and I'm fairly certain I've seen this artist, Josephine Wall. I swear I've seen... I didn't even notice all the little creatures. I'm fairly certain I've seen art like this on HAED, but I don't know. I haven't checked HAED in a long time. But I would not want to stitch this. That's so much white. But look at the glitter. Oh, and the little creatures even make me more excited. You know I love me a mother effing polar bear. So yeah, that's another buy. Yeah, so Michael's is killing me. I have so many Christmas presents, birthday presents, Easter gifts already bought and set aside. So, yeah. Oh, which reminds me about the framing. You guys. It is Team Member Appreciation Week, which means we get a slightly higher discount on than a normal discount. And our framing discount, custom framing, was actually 75% off. So I was like, well, hell yeah, I'm getting Halloween a Hawk Run Hollow frame because it's my biggest piece. So, my most expensive piece. Granted, I didn't look at the cost of the frames, because I was like, I'm getting 75% off. So I just went in the back and looked at the frames and picked one I liked. I have no idea how much it cost. But I went through it all. My framer at work was like, I'm not going to charge you for spacers. I was like, awesome, thank you, save me a little more money. It still cost me $117. So that's with 75% off. Could you imagine how much that would have cost if I didn't have 75% off? That thing would have never been framed. That would have been framed by me, janky as hell, in a frame that was probably not the right size because it's an odd size, you know, it's long and it's... I'm so glad that I got this job. I mean, if they fired me tomorrow or I quit tomorrow, at least I got this, my Halloween Hawk Run hollow framed. I think it's usually like 60% off. So I'll get maybe a couple smaller things I really want framed eventually down the line. But, damn. Framing is expensive, y'all. Okay. So that is being framed, and I can't wait for it to be done and show it to you guys. I think I picked a good frame. I'm not the best at picking frames, but I think I picked a good one. Okay. That's it. I feel the sneeze coming on again. I'm going to go get my new patterns and look at them and be like, oh. Okay. So thank you for stopping by. If this is your first time putting up with this hot mess, thanks for coming back. If you always come back and putting up with this hot mess, I appreciate it. I love you guys so much. I mean, it is so nice to get to know you guys and watch you guys, interact with you guys. Sorry, I've been kind of off the radar lately. I know a few Flosstubers have mentioned this as well. With the political environment going on, I just feel like my little piece of mental health joy, my little escapism, is so unimportant right now, if that's the right word. I can't think. It's like when I share it, I feel like I could be sharing more important things. There's more important things to think about. There's more important things to advocate for. There's more important things to buy. There's more important things to support. So, which is funny because at the same time, I'm like, oh, I'm so glad so-and-so posted a Flosstube because I need them to cleanse my brain palette. I know. It's weird. It's a weird time. I was telling my friend Sheila that because of the political environment, I even rooted for Team Canada in the U.S. in the Hockey Four Nations tournament. To be fair, they also had some of my favorite players on the team, so I wasn't being like anti-America. I was supporting my favorite players because Sidney Crosby. He's not my favorite player, but he's one of them. Anyways, that's to say that I'm glad you stopped by, and I hope that wherever you are mentally with this world that we're in, that you're finding time to enjoy yourself. I mean, if you're anything like me, you're not blowing all the important stuff off, but you have to also think about yourself and your own sanity and do things that bring you joy. So I hope you're finding joy, and hope you're fighting the good fight, and I hope I will see you again in a week or two. Bye, guys.